Okay, let's take care of this.
Yeah, let's go live first.
Yeah, I'm live right now.
Oh.
I just now went live.
Heck!
Oh. Heck!
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 Oh no!
Heck!
So apparently I started a Google Doc for this session and then just decided to leave all my notes on the last session notes because
I am AFK as usual.
I think that sushi upset my stomach, but you know what? It was worth it.
Oh no, that's the wrong session. Ah!
We're gonna have a new person in the chat.
Are we?
Yeah, I just have to make sure she's there.
Foxes!
Oh, yeah, she is. My little sister's joining us.
Oh my heck!
Hello, Nero.
Hello, Aurora.
Hello, little sister.
All the foxes in the cup of blood. Oh yeah, Schmoog, I got a new bit cup. I made a new bit cup.
Oh, it looks nice.
It's a cup of blood. Quote vampire tea.
That is nice. That's neat.
Mmm.
Ah!
Well, now I want to make my own custom cup. I didn't know you could do that.
I made it, and then a script coded it for me.
Ah.
Cause Script Daddy's the best. Armored all the bits.
Just fill that cup.
I feel like there's a reason that cup's being filled, and I'm concerned.
As armor drops like 7,000 bits in small bits.
Do you
I've
take
already
this further
dropped
to change?
200. What's another 7,000?
What was it? Somebody, Apple sued somebody, and they paid them in pennies.
Yeah.
Oh no.
They delivered it in a truckload of pennies, and they had to count every single one.
Oh,
I mean, that's what
yes,
I'd
I think it was Apple or Samsung had to pay Apple for a lawsuit, so they paid millions and millions of dollars in nickels.
Oh no.
Good. Fuck 'em.
Alright. So, where did Hawk go?
Rah, fight the power.
He's dealing with a baby, so he's doing
Small.
the Smurherman. So,
Yes.
let me get out the evil
Chaotic
dice
evil
and-
trickster cleric needs to consult his god.
I loved that lawsuit bit because it produced the phrase, from one to hit Samsung, how much do you hate Apple?
Oh! Okay, that'll be safe for later.
Oh. That's not ominous or anything.
Thank you, Mr.
Just it'll just be a casual Cthulhu, you know. It's fine.
Well,
We're just gonna walk around a fucking corner and a mind flayer.
no.
It turns out the Night King was really pissed off that Thrash summoned him, so he decided to show up again.
he's not
Surprise! Heck! Bet you thought you'd seen the last of me.
Yeah.
Hi, Batty.
Alright, let's go.
Faye, fuck you. Alright, so last time you guys were looking for the fawn bard that disappeared that was traveling with the gypsies. And, you picked up the librarian and took him with you, right?
Yes.
Okay, the little sing-songy Disney librarian is walking with you. Crawled and Sarsha disappeared into the woods, and Crawled encountered a bear. Oh no! And we will roll perception to see if you hear the bear at all, you guys.
Do the previous rolls count?
What were those for?
That was before anything started.
Yeah.
No.
Actually, can I roll a nature check to know what would be a better thing to, so that Crawled will know what would be the probably appropriate action to do in the case of this bear showing up?
Make yourself look really small.
A bear!
No,
Bear!
oh my. So...
What's up, you pizza pasta sons of mamas?
Why the fuck is there a bat and a baboon in the bees, but the bear is not with those?
because it's labeled like stuff like brown bear, black bear, grizzly bear.
It's getting the honey. It's busy.
I'm just gonna have to like. What the fuck?
I'm glad I'm honestly kind of glad I rolled low on that because I would try to befriend the bear.
I mean, you've got your dogs with you, right?
Yes, I do. But, like, you know me.
Oh, there's the bear.
Bear.
Okay. This is not the
I know how I'm gonna justify that first roll.
We'll just use the first rolls. I don't feel like making you guys reroll.
Should I? What's the decision on that nature roll?
Yeah, just roll a nature roll. Sorry, I thought I answered you. My bad. Yeah, go ahead and roll perception to see if you hear the bear. You know that if you make yourself look really big, the bear might nope out, but it might also think you're challenging it.
Bears and bats, what is this? A hecking out of a boyfriend stream?
It's funny. I was actually preparing for this. I started doing a bunch of research on what to do if a bear attacks you.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
So that's why I
Just
did the
ask
nature roll.
Shmoo.
It's like, okay, so from what this stuff says, oh crap, I can't metagame.
You rolled an 18. You're pretty sure you know what to do when a bear decides it's not going to be friendly.
Okay, so Krald is going to immediately shoot up to his feet, hold his hands in the air, claw outstretched, and he's just gonna start shouting, "Hey, back off! Back off!"
Come on now. Roar at that thing.
Show me your grr face.
Hey, boo boo!
Hey,
I
boo
feel like that
boo.
was a Monster Prom reference. Show me your grr face. Right.
And also, he be got the special eyes.
Roll intimidation.
Intimidation
The
with
bear-
advantage.
The bear can't really.
21.
Yeah, the bear's kind of like, oh god, this thing fights back. Oh no, boo boo, we made mistakes.
Get away from me,
So-
Yogi.
So this was a black bear, not a grizzly.
No, it's a brown bear. This is a massive bear. This is a bear that will make you cry if you look at it the wrong way.
Bear.
Why is there no giant bear in the book? Why is there only like brown bear and black bear? I need to remedy this.
Bear.
So the bear kind of looks at you and it's having second thoughts, but it's not quite gonna run away just yet.
Okay, since he's not advancing, still keeping eyes on it, going to slowly step back, just in case it's like I was accidentally intruding on its, like getting too close to its den or something, starting to slowly back away.
That perception roll was to see if I heard him yelling.
I forget, what was it?
Oh yeah, that's right. Can we make another perception
you
since
can go-
he's
yeah,
yelling?
You can make another one, yeah.
Just hearing this crazy old guy in the woods screaming.
Rawr.
Sophie, what are you growling at? She's not
Here's
doing anything.
Thrash. Here's crazy old man screaming in the Schmoogan.
Oh, yeah.
Schmoogan hears
Schmoogan,
everything
Schmoogan,
ever.
You hear it and you speak for the bears.
Oh.
You hear pretty pissed off Crawled and what appears to be a very confused bear.
I must go. My people need me. Yeah! And I ride off on waffles towards the bear.
Thrash just stares at this, looks around. Volkan? What the fuck just happened?
I'm going towards them.
Why are you asking me? I thought this was normal.
Thrash is gonna follow on his cart.
I'm just
Okay.
picturing things from the bear's perspective. Hey, just having a normal day. Day's about to end. Oh, hey, there's this
What is
thing
this?
that's seeming small and close to the ground. Is it prey? Oh crap! It suddenly got much bigger and is screaming. Oh crap! There's an even bigger dog thing with a smaller thing on it. Oh crap! There's a whole bunch of other creatures here. Oh shit!
Yeah.
Oh
I think just
god,
kind of
no!
rolls her eyes and stops her horse where she is, just grumbling about distractions.
Actually, let me check something real quick. Okay, the gypsies didn't hear shit,
Aw.
and someone else did. Alright.
Oh god.
You guys are, I guess, going for the bear and crawled. And
Yeah.
at this point, the bear sees all of you running up. And, it's like, oh god, there's more of them. But then it kind of, like, turns its head and looks back. And you see a small cave, with a couple little fuzzy noses just
Oh!
and it looks back at you and slowly backs away toward the cave, like, don't fuck with me, but I'm gonna leave you alone.
Okay. Well, since it's a mommy bear, I'm not gonna try to befriend it.
No, what you do is you then kill it and
No!
take cubs and train the cub.
I'm your mama now.
No!
I'm your mommy now.
No! If anything, I'd take them all, but they're babies.
I mean, you took Waffles and what's his name?
I mean, it would be a shame to let the 20 go to waste, but at the same time, I don't want to aggravate the bear.
Don't poke the bear.
Don't poke the bear!
The actual bear.
Yeah.
Oh, have you guys ever heard of the show 12 Drama Island?
Yes.
God.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean by purple nurple a bear?
Oh. Don't do it.
Don't do it!
Don't do it.
I'm not gonna say yes or no. I'm just gonna wait till you guys decide.
I say, alright, well, it seems to be passive, so let's just leave the bear alone. Don't poke
Yeah.
the bear, as they say.
Crawl's been
Thrash.
doing just slowly backing up during this whole thing, so just to constantly maintain distance. So he's probably same distance as Spoons is now.
Thrash is gonna, like, roll up on his cart. Can we not harass the wildlife? I mean, come on, man. That's not cool.
That's not
Bears.
nice.
Bear's just trying to parent, man. Jeez.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Only you can prevent bear maulings, Crawled. Come on.
Yes, and I'm preventing myself from being mauled.
Good boy.
Good
pat
boy.
him.
Let's go.
I pat his shoulder. Good boy. Alright, let's go back to what we were doing.
So you guys, the bear kind of gets the message and goes away, and
Someday I will have a bear friend, but not today.
I mean,
This
you
is
have
a family.
Thrash.
Hey!
Hey!
does this sound
I
even?
really need.
Yes.
Can you
Wait.
hear it?
What sound?
Yes.
Yes, there's birds chirping.
Yes.
Okay.
It freaked me out because there was a pause between my music and I just heard birds chirping and I was like, have the birds come through the ceiling?
I
Is this
hear
the
it.
end?
I hear an exchanging of birds.
The birds are everywhere. They're after you, Thrash.
So you guys do that. You see, actually, roll me perception again.
Okay.
15.
22!
Hmm. 7.
Spoons is
Spoons don't see shit.
Nope.
staring at the baby bears.
They're so cute and fluffy. I can't protect them.
All right. I'm gonna stay with that 23 and that 22 in there. You two see a puff of smoke coming up across the top of the tree line. More than likely the gypsy camp.
Thrash looks at Volcon and to the rest of them. Okay. Now, I'm pretty sure that smoke up there is the gypsies.
Nice.
Now, here's what I'm gonna say. Volcon. I hate to say this, man, but you look like a cop. So, being drifters and nomads, let me try talking first. These are kind of my people.
I can also assist on that. I've had travels as well, many dealings with gypsies.
Thrash nods. So, Crawled and I should probably talk to them, and as a backup, we throw spoons at them.
Hell yeah! I mean, heck yeah!
Why don't you throw spoons first?
Thrash stares up at the skies. Fuck you, God, don't tell me what to do!
All of a sudden you hear that Clopen, maybe you've heard of that mythical place where this couches a bear. You're like,
I just have the Monty Python, them meeting God from the Holy Night in my head, but instead of the moving still image of God, it's Auri, and instead of King Arthur and his men, it's us. And just Crawled standing there pointing the middle finger towards the parting clouds.
No, don't grovel.
Tis a silly place.
Don't beg either, you're like those Sarians. Oh, I'm not worthy. They're so depressing.
Now you guys make me want to do that. I might, you know what? Where's my notebook?
Oh god, we've spawned
You
things.
spawn something. Let me write it down. I have an idea for if you guys ever get stuck.
Ooh,
Oh boy.
thank you.
Yes.
The DM in the sky. So you guys, you see this camp. As you get closer, you do go towards it, right?
Yes.
As
Yes.
you get closer, you notice a few little wagons with the fabric covering the multicolored fabric. You see several red-headed elves.
Ooh.
A few other mixed in, a fawn or satyr or two. It's a really oddly mixed group. There's even a centaur walking around, just like no big deal. He's got a cart attached to him. He's trying to unhook it now.
As we're approaching, Carl's going to just kind of grab Thrash's shoulder. Now remember, the two people in question that might have something to do with this is a blue-skinned tiefling that was reported wearing elvish robes, and who had a small human woman as a travel companion. They seem to have had disagreements with the fawn girl.
Thrash nods. Yeah, I know what we're here for. Trust me, I got this.
So
And
Auri's-
Fennec just quietly casts protection from good and evil on herself as they get close.
Ooh.
Hold on, my sticky note screw legs.
Just wanted to make sure.
Quick, God's not watching. Everybody dance!
Everybody dance now. Boom,
Bow, 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 bow.
Dun.
Yeah, so my sticky notes grew legs and walked off, so I guess I'll have to get some more of those.
I'm harkened back to the early days of YouTube where there was a video of that for World of Warcraft.
Alright. So you
I'm
go
just more
into
thinking the Dark Souls video, just walking along, arms waving side to side.
Alright. What do you say, Auri?
You guys get into the camp, and you said that you're looking for those two in particular. Roll perception roll, or you can ask somebody.
I would say perception first, since I know gypsies aren't very quick to sell each other out.
Thrash is gonna look for the people who look slightly rough and tumble.
Thrash is a gypsy camp.
I'm gonna.
Yeah, Thrash is gonna look for rougher people. Thrash is gonna look for like bodyguards, you know, knee breakers. Don't pay the gypsies, we'll kick your shins in, kind of people.
I'm gonna stay here because I'm backup.
My question is, does a camp constitute a settlement?
I'm gonna say no, because they're not settled there.
Of course not. They don't settle.
What's the antithesis?
What?
You don't really see it. It just looks like there's a bunch of people there. They're all milling about. You can't really tell from looking around.
Actually, I'm hiding in the bushes. Would I still be able to see stuff?
Yeah, roll perception.
Okay.
Did you roll stealth?
Mm-mm. Wait, I did not roll stealth. Let me roll stealth. Oh, dang!
Yeah, they don't see you.
Nice. Okay, perception.
Uh,
Nice!
You are sorry. I found high shoes again yesterday. My favorite Japanese candy that our grocery store sells because
Ooh.
Toyota's here.
Toyota!
But so we've got. You see a bunch of, like I said, a bunch of fawns and elves gathered around the campfire. It seems like it's about dinner time. A few children are running around a large tent that seems to be possibly where the head of the caravan is at. You see what appears to be a blue tail like quickly slip inside. But other than that, nothing.
Woo! I'm gonna try to make a bird noise towards Thrash. Caw-caw! Caw-caw!
I want you to roll. Hold on.
Insight?
No, you would roll. What did you roll? That's fine.
Perception?
Perception will be fine. Spoons, I want you to roll performance.
Okay.
It sounds like a really sick bird thrash, but you understand who it's coming from.
Alright. Nobody notices the orc.
Oh. Yeah, about that. What are you doing?
Oh, Thrash is just hopping off of his cart and, like, heading over to a bush.
They see you walk over to the bush and just assume that you're some crazy foreigner at the moment.
Carl's
Nice.
going to approach them at the campfire.
Oh, just going straight for.
Hold on. Go ahead, do your thing.
Hello, would you happen to have a spare seat for a weary traveler?
Let me see. One of them looks up at you and she kind of smiles a bit and starts to offer the seat next to her, and then like there's a woman next to her, this bigger woman. She kind of has a weird aura about her. Bigger elf woman. She kind of smacks her hand and shakes her head. Well, what do you want?
I'm sorry, I don't mean to intrude, but I've been traveling for a few days now. And thought it'd be nice to sit and enjoy a meal with a couple of other fellow travelers.
Why is my phone singing bird noises at me? Oh no, that's the music. Oh. No, my phone makes bird noises. She looks at you for a second and she's kind of, and she finally agrees to just let you sit. Alright then, have a seat.
That performance roll is kind of important.
What's it for?
It's to mask the reason why I'm at the bush.
Are you taking a piss?
That's the excuse.
Oh my god.
Yeah, they don't believe it. The centaur actually comes over to you and he's like, "Why are you pouring out your water on the ground?"
Well, no. That was to make it look like I'm taking, like, I haven't poured any water out. That's to, like, the kind of...
Did you
Thrash is a big orc, man. There's some shuffling involved.
Did you whip your dick out?
Just a little hop back and forth. Just just gotta check it out.
He notices you acting funny and he comes over and he rolled a nat
Wait,
20.
Did you whip
Did
your
he?
dick out?
We're about to find out.
Okay.
Really? 16, 19 again?
Well, the dice fell off the table.
Oh.
19. He looks at you and he's got his arms crossed. He's got firewood in one hand. He's got a tree branch in one hand, but to him it's a log. And he's just staring at you.
Thrash just kind of looks at him. Look, obviously, I'm a pretty big orc. These clothes aren't exactly the easiest to get out of. Man, I really need to take a piss.
Alright, then take a piss. Why are you acting funny over here in the bush by yourself?
Thrash looks at him. What? Look, man, I get that you're a horse and all, and, like, gypsies and all that, but I'm a civilized orc. And he kind of, like, puffs his shirt out a little bit.
He looks at you. This centaur's rolling really well today, by the way.
Yeah, did he beat a 24?
No, he rolled a 19, but he's rolling really well today.
Good boy.
He looks at you and he kind of gives you this skeptical look, and he takes the tree branch and he kind of points it at you. I'm watching you. Don't be getting into no funny business, orc.
Thrash looks at him. You want me to whip it out right now? I'll whip it out and piss at your feet right now. Ooh!
Oh god!
Don't insult the gypsies, man!
He's like, alright, then whip it out.
Oh my god!
Okay!
Also,
we're gonna do this!
Hold on, is this the same bush that I'm at? So can I see all this?
Yeah, I'm not gonna make you roll for that.
Alright. Time for the question I never thought I would ask. What do I roll for size?
No.
I'm just here in the bush watching this happen.
Does he roll a d12 and see if that's the amount of inches?
Oh god. Oh god.
Alright.
Alright, roll.
We'll roll a d20 and see where this goes.
Oh god.
Let's
no.
go.
So at this point, the
Could have taken the 10, I'm just saying. Could have taken
Yeah.
the 10.
at this point, no bet. No take back.
I'm gonna flip a coin.
No.
I'm gonna flip a coin.
At this point, no.
I'm just picturing
At
this
point-
as
No, you gotta do it.
At this point, the centaur looks at you completely, smirks, and then just turns and walks away. He just turns and walks away.
Fennec is actually crying from tear ducts she doesn't have.
Thrash.
I'm
Thrash.
just picturing the Thrash being the definition of tuna can with that too.
Thrash just pulls his pants up, looks over at the bush. Yeah, I'm old.
Don't worry about it. It's fine.
Thrash just like moves over to the bush. I'm old. It's a bad day. So, what have you got for me?
Alright, I saw a blue tail like slither into the main tent. So I think that would be our best bet. But we need to go in there. We need to be diplomatic about this. We don't need to.
What did he do?
He pooped and did his usual hand in there, pointing with it.
Alright.
So I'm indisposed.
Alright.
Like, so Spoon's like, so, you a grower, not a shower?
Thrash laughs. Yeah, once in my youth, like 200 years ago. Thrash just kind of looks down. I'm like 250 years old, man. I'm just.
Hold on, let me go help him real quick.
Okay.
Alright. Sorry, he like decided he was going to get in his diaper and make a mess.
Ah, he did the baby thing.
Yeah.
Oh.
Alright, sorry about that. What did I miss?
Nothing.
A lot of pontification that it's just cold and Thrash is old.
Thrash is old. He's a grower,
Let me
not a
go
shower.
close
It's okay.
Let me go close the door.
Yeah.
Also, Chahalem, I see that. Very old orc.
Old man. There's no need to feel down. I said, old man.
Old man.
Pick yourself off the ground.
I said old man.
You have got a small dick. It's okay. Just don't be a prick.
Old man. There's no need to feel down. I said old man. There's
Blue
no
balls
need
drag
for
on
a
the
friend.
ground.
Oh my god, Batty.
Oh. Oh god, I can't wait.
Oh,
Thrash
Lord.
says his one true love is.
We had to clean it
Yeah.
up.
Yeah,
You're okay.
I bet. Yeah, Thrash says his one true love is the sea. It's probably just the fucking squid hat.
I would gladly take that 10-year-old Finnick.
I would. I wish I could. Oh
I
well.
wish to.
So,
Questions for later.
are you guys still at the bush, or have you moved?
Yeah, we were talking about how we need to go into the tent, but we need to be diplomatic about it. So like, not go in guns blazing or anything.
And Crawled's over by the fire just chatting up the gypsies, telling them war stories.
Let me see if they trust you yet or not. I'm still saving that dice that I rolled earlier. or something. Alright,
Should I roll a persuasion to adjust how they trust me?
Roll performance.
Mythosia!
Performance. I'm not good at performance.
Small syringe with
I'm
a
good
huge
at.
payload.
God.
Okay, performance. 19!
Woo!
Alright, they're a little bit more trusting at the moment. You seem to have made them relax a bit.
There was this one time with my squad where we ran into this group of bandits that were attacking the roads up near Talha. And they were nasty. They had a hellhound as a companion. They would have that beast just shoot fire across the road, cornering the poor travelers. But with a bit of bravery and ferocity from my squad, we were able to track them down, take down that hellhound.
On his bed.
And capture those bandits to be tried at the nearest.
They are completely enthralled in your story at the moment. The little girl that was sitting next to the woman, she's just like star-eyed right now, like, ooh, stories.
And if you think that's a good story, wait till I tell you how I got my arm like this.
Did I ever tell you how I lost my leg, Sonny?
Yes, Grandpa, 5 times today.
Did I tell you about the time I killed 50 men?
I killed 30 men!
What if that was a
Damn,
Boondocks
Bill
reference?
stole my shins!
What if
King of the Hill.
Boondocks
King of the Hill. I was in Munich. You were never in Munich, Cotton. I wasn't? Okay.
Alright, so
Hobgoblin stole my shins!
let me see if they
Brought him back
notice.
in.
They don't notice Volcon just hanging out on the edges like a shady narc that he is.
He's a narc!
You would tell the cops if you had weed.
But yeah, so no.
Thrash momentarily freezes. Don't take my drugs, man.
So they don't notice Volcon and the librarian hanging out at the edge of the camp. The librarian's just singing songs to himself, and birds are landing on his arms.
Aw.
Paint with all the covers of.
He's fucking.
Now I just have this juxtaposition of what Thrash is doing, whipping his dick out in front of a centaur, and this happy, child-friendly librarian off to the side just being la-di-da.
That's D&D.
So the centaur goes towards the big tent that you saw.
They're okay. They're not drugs when you're old. They're medication.
So you guys see the centaur disappear into the tent where you saw the blue tail go, Spoons, and he doesn't come back out. At the fire that you're at, Crawled, I don't know. You roll perception.
Hello?
Hello.
Perception?
Yeah. Yeah, you don't see shit.
I'm too busy telling stories.
Free Morris.
What's that for?
To see if Thrash notices anything.
Oh, yeah, you see the centaur disappear into the tent that Spoons pointed out.
How big is this tent?
Big enough for a centaur to walk in comfortably. It's a big tent.
I was in my own head. I was just picturing like a normal person tent, and then like a whole fucking centaur goes in, and Thrash is just like, this is some straight fey fuckery, man.
Here I'm picturing like one of the more teepee kind of tents that you see at Ren fairs, and then a centaur walking into this tent that's thinner than it.
I guess I'm gonna make a stealth check to go in there.
It's about this. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. It's about the size of like like a general's tent. It's big enough for
Yeah.
a big.
Ooh, that not one on the other side.
Oh.
Oh.
You don't get noticed by anyone inside.
Nice.
Yeah. Nobody notices the almost 8-foot tall orc in the room.
The people out on the grounds are too busy hearing to my wonderful storytelling.
Yeah.
Also, 8-foot tall orc is not nearly as big as a centaur, so
Yeah.
So you get inside and you see several, not as many as outside. You see about 10 subjects inside.
Mm.
Yeah, Spoons, go ahead and roll perception.
Okay, dope. Oh, I already have my thing up. What am I doing? Nice.
Spoons, Thrash, you're so focused on the centaur, seeing that he saw what you're packing, and you're just focused on him. Spoons, you look around. You see the centaur that had embarrassed Thrash. First and foremost, he's the biggest thing in the room. He's got the color pattern of like a gray and black dappled horse.
You know I'm gonna make you regret all this.
I know.
Don't do that. Don't threaten the DM. She's been nice to us.
So you notice.
No, I'm
him.
just gonna buy her more stuff.
Oh, okay, good.
You see you see two humans in the room, a small woman and a big, stocky, well-built man. And you see the blue-skinned tiefling man that you might be looking for. He's got his horns they're kind of like gazelle horns, but they twist and spiral up. And he's got short black hair, and he's wearing a rather flamboyant elf robes.
Ooh. I tug on Thrash's shoulder coat and I point.
Thrash looks. That looks like it could be our guy.
Buys a ration for herself. Oh, that's nice. Fennec's a good girl.
The ration's
Anyway.
got it's good food. It's like euros.
Ah!
Armor!
Ah!
He's making the foxes explode. Cannonball for Thrash's dick. Alright, so you guys see him sitting there. They're all just chatting. He's got a cup of tea in his hand. The two humans both have a mug of ale, and then the rest of the people in there, just various mix of elves, and there's a gnome, but that's it.
Let's see. I'm trying to figure out the best way to go about this.
This is a gamble. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it.
Don't do it. What are you thinking of doing?
So already in the room, right?
Yes.
If I can roll a high enough deception, because I'm looking at that 6 deception, if I can get a nat 20, I can do everything. At the same time, I could also sit and watch and see what we can find out while nobody sees us.
I think we should go the safe route.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm picturing Thrash saying that.
That nat 20 on the other side.
Oh, it's so close.
What exactly are you trying to get?
Any information on, like, this missing fawn, who these people are, this dope-ass looking tiefling.
I've also got my pen and paper out to take notes.
Okay. While you guys are sitting there, they're discussing.
Oh!
Nat 20's on both sides. Roll 20 is jinx.
But so far.
Spoons, you are so enthralled with the beauty of this tiefling man that you can't focus
Oh,
on anything
definitely. I imagine the centaur too. It's like,
he's,
oh my
he's
god.
not bad looking. He's got like the Aragorn hair going with the gruff beard, but he's blonde and he's got this gray and black dappled coat. He is a very
too much
well-built man on the man half of him.
Spoons is thinking to himself, "Oh my god, there's so much hot in this room.
Wait,
There's so much hot in this room."
How hot is this tiefling?
I mean, one could say he's devilishly handsome.
Yeah, I was trying to come up with a pun, but he beat me to it. Yeah. He's. Let's see. Let me think of someone to suggest as a face for him.
Fabio?
We'll say Ryan Reynolds. Kind of handsome. And
Oh my god.
Daddy, I love you.
Daddy!
What was that 10 for? What was that D stuff? Never mind. You know what? I already know. Fuckers, all of you. But
What are you doing? Wait a second. Is that what I think it is?
Yep. Nope.
Redemption!
We're not going there.
Thrash Pat Spoons, take notes.
Okay.
Not notes on the ridiculously attractive tiefling, but notes.
Oh, okay.
Alright.
Take notes on him too.
Tiango says
Okay.
the log he's sitting on is smoldering. It's
Yeah,
smoldering and it's getting blue steel from fucking what is
He
it?
makes everyone horny.
What's the show? What's the movie? Blue Steel. What's the movie?
Zoolander?
Rapunzel?
Zoolander. Fucking Zoolander smolder.
Hey, fuckery.
So, damn it, Armored. So you guys are sitting there watching them discuss things. The tiefling, he looks up as the centaur. Oh shit, hold on. I did it bad.
Oh no, what'd you do?
I forgot to write a centaur's name down. Hold on, let me open up my handy dandy book of 100,000 plus names.
Yay!
There we go, that one works.
Killed Billy.
Mizuka sent that to me. That was the first message I got from her in 3 days.
The centaur walks.
Oh, that's amazing.
The centaur walks up to the tiefling and he goes, Bertram. And the tiefling looks up. Oh, what is it, Colin? The red caps, they went out and they looked for the girl, but they can't find anything. Her tracks seem to disappear at the ruins.
Did you say his name was Bertram?
Yes.
Bertram?
Yep. The tiefling.
That's a strong name.
And the tiefling kind of looks up at him and he looks around the room and he still doesn't see you guys. And the centaur looks and he goes, and the red caps haven't returned yet. I don't know what happened to them. Only one of them returned and he kind of is a little bit, alright. And he's like, does the little swirly motion around his head like cuckoo. I don't know if you want to speak to him. He's outside. Tied up with iron, and
Thrash is gonna take a risk.
Oh no. But we're doing so well!
I know, but hear me out. We can now tell they don't have anything to do so far with this disappearance.
Yes.
So what if we were to offer our services in finding her to them as well?
Okay, well you can tell that plan in character to Spoons.
Yes.
Okay.
Thrash.
It does sound like a good idea, but how are we gonna convince them? Like, we need to convince them that we're friendly, you know?
Thrash looks over at Spoons and just reaches into his jacket and pulls out the missing persons notice.
Oh.
This'll do, wouldn't it?
Oh, perfect.
Thrash is gonna kind of step out of the shadows with his arms up. Excuse me.
alright, I think I'm gonna bring that dice into play now.
16.
Alright. So the centaur slowly turns his head because he knows the voice that he's hearing behind him. And he slowly turns his head. You guys hear like the stone grinding on stone as his head turns to look at you. What are you doing?
I peek out from behind him.
Thrash nods. Alright. So, I'll give you credit. You caught me on my bullshit, and on a bad day. I'm better now. But, he goes, not entirely truthful on why we were here. You see, I heard you mention a missing person, and I'm wondering, and he reaches into his jacket, if it's this fawn that we've been hired to find.
And
Hi.
Alright, the tiefling sees you, Spoons, like, just sitting there, like...
No, I said I peeked out from behind Thrash.
Yeah, no,
Spoons is using me as a shield!
He kind of, like, narrows his eyes, and then suddenly he's not in the chair anymore, he's directly in front of you. Like, he like, boop, he's now standing in front of you.
Hi.
Shadow bullshit.
You're looking for the fawn?
Yes? Yes.
Why?
It's the right thing to do.
Thrash, how tall is this tiefling?
With or without the horns?
With the horns.
He's about 6 foot. Without the horns. With the horns, the tip of the horns probably reach up to a little bit taller than you, but he has to look up at you.
Holy
Thrash looks down at him. I had a daughter once. And he just kind of looks at him. She'd be about the same age.
So why do you want the girl?
To save her?
Thrash kind of looks at Spoons. Because nobody should lose a child.
How much do you know about this girl?
Thrash looks at him. I know she's 15, which is pretty young, given your people's standards. And, she's missing. And I have a feeling that some people who are pissed off at me are also pissed off with her as well.
Why doesn't the music go away?
I don't know why the music went away.
God damn it, Betty.
Batty, why?
Batty, no.
Betty, no! This is a
Batty, yes!
But, so he looks at you for a minute. She joined the group a year or two ago. And she went, oh, there's my iPhone charger. She
And the tiefling went, oh, there's my iPhone charger.
What's an iPhone?
He's an iPhone. Yeah. It's an infernal thing. Don't worry about
I've been
it.
looking for this thing for 3 days. You don't even know. I mean, just in
He just pulls it off one of his horns.
No, it was on top of my bird camera. I have a bird camera, okay. But, so
Is it a camera shaped like a bird?
It is. It was a Kickstarter I got. But anyway, you guys, see the, he looks at you and he goes, she joined us about a year and a half ago, 2 years ago she joined the group. She came from the Summerlands. We had wandered through once, they wanted a show. And then they sent us away, and we just have been traveling since. She didn't want to leave, she didn't want to go home.
Mm-hmm.
It seems she may have gone home unwillingly. So we're trying to figure out a way to get through there. We don't exactly have permission to get through the gate.
Thrash looks at him. I have a pretty strong belief she didn't go home willingly.
Yes, that's what we believe too.
Thrash looks at him. So, mayhaps, what would you say if we were going there?
I'd say that you had best have a way to not get yourself landed in some sort of fey prison.
Thrash kind of like curls over laughing. I spent 150 years in one. I'm good.
I'm not. I haven't.
Thrash just pat Spoons. I have a man that's letting us through the night route.
Who What do you have that's going to let you through there? Not even the Fae can willingly go through there from the other courts.
Thrash laughs. The Night King. I owe him a lot of money.
He's very hot.
Thrash nods.
yes,
Yeah,
he is.
incredibly hot.
I've seen him from a distance. I don't know that I want to get close. He seems to be very
Thrash kind of rubs at his throat. Yeah, he's kind of temperamental. But yeah, we're going through. So
And no mentioning that the Night King is taken.
they're Fae. That doesn't matter.
Alright, then what? If you get through the Nightlands, which I highly doubt that she's there, what's your plan after that to bring her back?
Thrash looks at him. Well, plan is, and I highly doubt she's there too. We're gonna go to the Summer Realms. We're gonna go to the Day Realms. We're gonna pay a visit, and if things go south, I'm gonna murder my way out of them again.
Oh, well, I mean, we're gonna...
I'm like nervously doing that hand gesture thing. You know when anime characters are nervous and they start
The
moving their
like
hands?
Hinata finger poke thing.
Oh no! Like you know when they start like rapidly moving their hands and
Their
speaking?
jazz hands.
I don't know. It's hard to describe.
Gesticulating wildly like
Yes,
I'm doing while I'm
yes.
talking.
Yes, gesticulating wildly in a nervous anime character fashion.
I mean, we try... We're gonna try to be peaceful. I mean, we're gonna do peace first.
Thrash nods. Like I said, if diplomacy breaks down and she's there, we'll just take her. It wouldn't be the first time I've stolen from Faye.
Nidius is not as forgiving as the Night King. I would be careful. But I'll send you with the red cap that came back. He's a bit mad in both terms of the word.
Thrash laughs. We're all a little mad.
I was gonna
He's a little
say.
bit, Have you ever met a leprechaun?
Thrash blinks. I fleeced one once. Does that count?
Did you, no?
Fair enough. I mean, I got a hold of his gold.
And he probably has not forgotten that, so you might want to watch your back. They're little sneaky bastards. So, he's like, yeah, the red cap's outside. If you would please bring our little, what's her name? Did I give her a name?
I don't believe you did.
I thought I did.
I don't think so.
The small human woman.
No, the little blonde.
The bard.
Alright, I've got it.
No, we weren't ever given a name as far as I remember.
Just bring Juniper back in one piece, please. She's a good performer and she's a good girl. I don't want to see her hurt.
Don't you worry. We're gonna do our very best, like no one ever has, to bring her home.
Damn it, Spoon. I know where that came from!
Be the best like no one ever was.
Damn it. So...
To save them
Thrash.
is our real test.
Thrash nods. We will bring your small person back from the realm. We'll pick her up.
Is the tiefling still in front of me?
Oh yeah, he's not moved. He's still standing there.
Okay, you know what? Nothing ventured, nothing gained. I'm gonna get on one knee, sort of like a one of those polite sort of things, and be like,
We're gonna try our best.
and I bow on my knee.
He looks at you and he kind of nods and he decides that he's going to be a bit funny in the moment. He pulls out his rapier and he taps your shoulders. I dub these, what's your name?
Spoons.
Spoons. I dub these spoons. And spoons.
Oh no, you cut out.
Oh no!
Sir Spoons, the man.
Burn. Sure, spoons. Spoons.
And Auri
Does the gypsy
Ori
even
missed
have
it.
authority to knight someone?
I don't know, does he?
Who knows?
And Ori missed it because she wasn't in the call.
Oh no.
What happened?
Sir Spoons, the master twink.
Sir Spoons of the Wonder Twink.
Anyway, what does he say?
He says, I know these spoons within our little gypsy kingdom, and meaning the camp, and he nods, and he is suddenly back in his chair again. Like, he seems to have some weird, plane shifting abilities.
Nice.
Teleportation.
Nice.
Alright. I want to go back out. Since we've already made ourselves known to the people, I want to go out and see if any of them are selling anything.
Earl King.
What?
Catch a fawn is your real test. To flee is your cause.
God!
Travel across the realm.
I started
Searching
this!
far and wide. Each phase you understand the
power
that's
inside.
D&D!
A heart so true.
God, I did this.
You fleece me and I'll fleece you.
As the fleecing is mentioned, it's just like a clip of Thrash running behind people with a knife, just scooping coin purses into a bag.
not even being subtle about it either.
You fleece me and I'll fleece you. Yeah!
Yeah, you fleece me and I'll you fleece me
It's
and
gonna
I'll
be
stab
just-
you.
It's just gonna be multiple clips of each of us, like, travel across the realms, just Crawl walking along with his face just getting ever and ever longer as he's going between these realms, just like, oh god, are we hit there yet?
Yeah.
To make the fleece me, fleece you thing work, then you have to have Fennec underneath the bag, like siphoning out the coins as they fall into it.
Yes!
Yeah.
God!
No!
Full
Thrash
anime
is holding
motion, so-
Fennec by the ankles, and she's grabbing the coin purses.
No, it's gotta be full anime motion though, so Thrash is pretty much literally jumping from person to person, grabbing coin purses, and then there's Fennec on his shoulder, just grabbing them as he grabs them.
Yes!
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
Okay, let's do it.
Yeah,
Back on track.
counting out the coins. Yeah, counting out the coins, skimming a bit off the top.
Are we there yet?
Alright.
So you
There
guys,
yet?
are you guys
Are we
leaving
there
the tent?
yet?
Yeah, I'm going out. I want to try to, basically, I'm looking for more, like, writing things. I want to look for, like, a notebook, like a notebook or a hardbound book, anything I can write in.
Alright.
Did
Go ahead.
oh sorry, I didn't mean to
Oh
interrupt.
no, you're fine. Go ahead.
Did the conversations at the fire, did they produce any information that, like, any information of the area, of the, maybe say the ruins, or any stories that could be of noteworthiness?
Do you know what a dick deer is?
Yeah.
A what?
A dick.
One moment, Ori!
It's D-I-K.
Pronounce
They're
xylophone.
Pronounced xylophone.
Check their Wikipedia page. It's pronounced xylophone. This is the dick.
That is an adorable.
Fuck out, Nero.
An unsolicited dick pic. There you go.
Okay, but I'd actually be okay with receiving them. Our call.
Oh no!
So yeah, you guys know what a dick is. So you see, crawled this
Spoons needs 10.
this little tiny centaur with the body of a dick deer, and it
Ow.
looks up at you, and
Hi.
so it looks up at you, crawled, and it's like, I know where the ruins are. I can show, and it's really nervous. I can show you. And it's got like a little gold jingle, like a belly dancer belt with little bells on it, and it jingles when it moves. And she she looks up at you. She's like, I can show scary men with red hats though. They go this time maybe. The only one came back and he's chained up, but we need him.
Wait. Auri. Would this be a sleight of hand or an animal handling check?
Don't steal the child.
I'm not pocketing a child.
It's not
Okay.
You're not there.
It's not a child.
I'm not going to pocket the small. Okay? I'm just going to pick the small up and put it on a cart.
Aren't you still in the tent?
Yeah, did you leave the tent?
At this point, you'd still be in the tent, though.
Yeah, you're still in the tent.
When you guys leave the tent, roll perception to see if you see the small.
Okay.
I don't
Well,
see
thank you very much for the offer. Any guidance through these woods would be very much appreciated.
No!
You guys see Crawled, but he seems like he's talking to himself.
Shmugen only has eyes for the two men inside.
Yeah. It's a big centaur and tiefling.
Thrash walks over to Crawled. You gone crazy, old man? You finally talking to yourself?
Man, I'm just surrounded by hot people.
You just hear the tiniest squeak as you walk over to Crawled, and it just like it hides underneath Crawled.
Wait, I'm following. So would I see it at this point too?
You step on it. You got one.
No, you hear this little squeak as you walk up, and it Crawled, you're wearing your coat, right?
Yes, I've got
It like disappears into your coat like a cat or a kitten would when something
Aww.
freaks out. It like disappears.
just this small, tiny fawn just climbing up
It's not
into
even a fawn, it's like a mini centaur deer.
mini centaur, just hopping up and then climbing into my.
It's like a
winter
halfling
coat.
centaur.
Not even a halfling. It's like a pixie centaur.
Yeah.
It's so tiny.
Does it also have the whole thing of it pokes his head underneath my head from the top of the coat, or is it just hiding his bundle?
It pokes its head. You feel these tiny little hoofs like climbing up your arm, and it pokes its head out the top of your collar. And she's like looking. Was it a she or he? What did I say?
I don't think you mentioned.
She?
Let's just say it's a she. She pokes her head out from above your collar, and you see this tiny little head spoons and Thrash just poke up, and like big scary people.
What is scary?
Thrash looks at the small creature. I'm not that scary. I mean, I'm big, but just like.
Crawl's gonna turn around to Thrash and just give him a deadpan stare.
Okay, sometimes I can be scary, but I'm not scary right now. So, Crawled, old man, why don't you introduce us to your cute, adorable friend?
You called me cute.
It's so adorable.
That was in character.
She's like
Auri-
blushing at this point and trying to hide again.
Oh my god! He's so cute.
I think I found Spoon's favorite character.
Sorry.
Ari, I'm sorry, but my nephew interrupted during the whole bit of the introduction, so I didn't quite catch if she introduced her name or not.
She hadn't. My name is Maya.
Maya?
Like Maya Fey?
Yeah!
Oh my
Yeah!
Yeah.
Yeah!
Yeah.
And she's like, my name is Maya. I am traveling with the gypsies because my village got destroyed and I had nowhere to go, so I am with them for now.
You can almost hear the sound of Spoons' heart breaking.
I'm picturing Spoons just making the dog whistle frequency high pitch.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, you don't have to worry. You have others to travel with. And looks to Thrash. As you can tell from my stories, I'm not one to fall easily, and neither are some of the other people who I found myself traveling with. You'll be safe with us.
Thrash looks down at Spoons. Did he just subtly insult me?
Maybe. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
It's fine. It's fine. Money.
Okay.
No. My new friend here has offered me to help guide us to the exact location where the ruins are.
Auri, given that this is a gypsy camp, are there any loose pillows in the area? Would I roll for a perception for that?
Yeah.
Investigation, maybe?
Investigation. Why do you need the pillows?
Please don't steal the child.
I'm not gonna steal the child! I'm just gonna steal the child a pillow so she can sit comfortably on the cart.
Yeah,
Okay.
You see some pillows sitting just inside the flap of the big tent.
Thrash is gonna stick his head in and look at the tiefling. Hey man. Can I borrow one of your pillows?
Why?
I need it for reasons. There's a small person coming with us. I need the pillow for comfort.
No, we can't take her with us. She'll die.
Are you taking the dear woman?
Please no, she'll die.
Thrash looks. I mean, would you be opposed if we took the dear woman?
Just protect her. She's small and defenseless, and she usually likes to sleep in my tent, but...
Thrash looks at the man. I'll protect her with my life.
I'm just picturing...
We'll bring her home. Yeah! And he gives the Rock Lee and Mike guy thumbs up.
I want you to roll investigation on him real quick.
I don't know.
Side note,
Shit!
During this bit, I'm just picturing her, because the coat, if I recall correctly from the artwork, has a hood on it.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just picturing the deer tucking herself into the hood on my back.
She's also, you know how chihuahuas kind of shake?
No.
Yes.
She's kind of like that.
So the whole time this has been going on as well, Fennec and Volcan have kind of been chatting, and she's walked over to the group. So now there's somebody else small there.
Hey!
Yeah.
Where you been?
I have learned nothing from this man. I cannot discern anything.
You don't see... you don't see anything. There was something I was gonna show you, but you don't see it, so...
That's unfortunate.
Spoons, you're staring hard at the deer. Roll for investigation.
Okay. Why do I keep going there? I have it outside. God. What is wrong with me? Investigation. 19!
You see that on her hand that's kind of sitting on top of the fur. You see the tiniest little ring on her left hand, on her ring finger.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Oh, that's so cute! Oh no, she's married. Oh no, we can't take her with us.
But to who?
Thrash!
Was that said out loud?
God just says, but to who?
But to whom? Oh my god! Ah! Well, I mean, I'm not gonna say anything. I figured that'd be rude to just bring up somebody's marriage.
just internally,
Thrash.
just
Basically, while Thrash is doing this, I'm just having to just like staring at like you would at a puppy, but like now I'm just like trying to make conversation with her because I see she has a ring finger. She's an adult. She can carry an adult conversation. So like I'm just like shooting the breeze with the small.
Thrash looks at the man. Should I take 2 pillows?
I don't know that she needs more than that. She generally just sleeps on the one near me.
But see, Thrash is gonna insight the shit out of that.
Come on. No!
Ah!
You know something's up, but you don't really know what.
Thrash just looks at him and look, I'm just saying a pillow for like on the cart while she sits and rides, or like a couple pillows in the cart so she can lay down. Like, I don't know, she's small. I don't want to like roll over and crush her.
Oh God!
I'm big. I'm the Larg.
Please don't.
No.
Please don't crush her.
So, Fennec kind of jerks a thumb over towards Thrash's rear sticking out of the tent flap and questions what he's doing.
I have no idea.
I'm just gonna take some pillows. How many pillows are there?
There's a whole pile of pillows, but he's like questioning you, like with his look, like why the hell are you taking?
Look, man. She said she'd show us to the place. I just want to make sure she's comfy. That's all it is.
And he's like, all right, hold on a moment. And he's like, he waits for you to take the pillow, but he's asking you to hold on. He goes and he opens a little tiny box. He pulls out a little tiny coat and closes it and hands you the tiny coat. Here, she gets cold easily. You might want to take this, especially if you're going into the night realms.
Thrash looks at the coat, looks at the man, and looks at the coat, and then looks back at the man again. What is she to you?
No!
Alright, at this point, Thrash has to just give up because you're metagaming right now.
Thrash just waves off. You know what? Fuck it. Never mind. And I'm just gonna grab all the pillows. Yoink.
Hold on, I dropped it. Okay. He just is like, you know what? Fuck it. Just take the pillows.
Oh no!
All right. How many pillows do I add to my inventory?
God.
You got about 10 pillows, and these are like big, brightly colored, gold embroidered pillows.
Oh,
with
good.
tassels.
10 fancy pillows.
Yeah,
For
they're
sale
flagrant.
later.
Oh no!
Well, not all of them.
Not all of them. Just if a couple get lost.
Just 8 of them.
You guys see Thrash walk out of the tent with these huge ass pillows in his arms. You can't see his face.
Thrash just like, somebody lead me to the cart.
And a little tiny coat hanging from one of his hands.
I
I'll
guess
go
I'll.
look to Spoons. Do you
Uh-huh.
know who's in that tent?
I propeller spin. I explain the shit.
Oh, so the tiefling we were taught that
Yeah,
we had
he's-
had interactions with that fawn. I
Yeah.
see.
Yeah, turns out he seems to be a pretty okay guy.
Well, that's nice. That is very good. That things have come to an agreeable outcome.
Yeah, so, I mean, we should probably get going as soon as we can. But first, I'm gonna go see if they have, like,
I walk away from the conversation.
You go and you find a tent with a small gnomish, like he looks like he's wearing a red cap, but he looks like a gnome, like maybe a mixed heritage there. And
Is this our guy?
This is the no, this is just a salesman. The one is
Okay.
the one that you guys are looking for is still bound in chains, sitting outside.
Okay.
On the other
I wanna just gloss over this, see if I find the 3 hardbound notebooks or just notebooks in general, and then go and get the red cap guy.
He's got a few notebooks that they're not hardbound, but they're paper covered. But
Yeah,
he's
so
got a
long as
few.
they're like, as long as they're empty, I want to get like at least 3, 5 if he'll sell me them, and then I'm gonna go and get the guy who we were told to get.
He'll sell you 4 for a silver.
Okay, I give him a gold, tell him to keep the change, and I'm gonna add 4 notebooks to my inventory, and now I'm gonna go over to the guy who we were told to go over to, and I guess collect him?
Yeah, you can do that. And Volkan, you can probably come out now.
Yeah. It should be fine.
Yeah, you should be fine. My bad.
4 notebooks.
My bad, homie. Yeah, you should be fine to come out.
So we done, or
Who are you saying that to?
just probably crawled? Considering Crawled's probably at the fire, so he's the first one that he encounters. Or,
I'm not 100% sure. On the plus side, we now have more information than we did before about the whereabouts of that fawn, as well as leans his head back, like as if looking behind him, and you see the little deer just sitting in his hood. The little deer centaur. We have someone who has offered to be a very helpful guide.
Huh. Okay. I mean, suppose it's better than us just wandering around until we happen upon it, so suppose that's good.
Well, this will help us avoid any more dangers similar to that bear.
Yeah, well, we'll see about that.
The librarian is with you, Volkan. He wanted to not intrude on things, and he's been taking notes on the gypsies the whole time because he was very fascinated, and the birds are sitting on his shoulders just cheeping away, and he walks over and there's now a squirrel on his head. He looks and sees the tiny woman sitting in the Crawl's hood, and he's like, "Oh, little person, oh, aren't you cute?" And he's like, can I, I know this is strange, but can I touch you?
Oh no!
And she's like, and she like ducks back down into the hood.
Mission accomplished. Not be as awkward as that guy.
Carl's going to just kind of tuck the hood over the deer as to, like, cover her.
Man, you don't just ask if you can touch people. That's weird.
You'll have to learn some more social manners.
I suppose so. The birds like me at least. And the squirrel and the dog.
So the puffers are angry.
She barks at everything. A bird flies by the window and she barks.
God damn it, Betty.
Alright. At this point, you guys are gonna go investigate the Red Cap prisoner.
Yes.
He's not a prisoner, they just tied him up because he was going a little bit cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. And,
That's just red caps.
Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs!
So you guys, you go talk to him, and he's sitting there, he's got a frown on his face, and he's got his arms crossed as best he can while he's chained up. He's just sitting there pouting.
You doing good?
Actually, I wanna let somebody else take this scene because I feel like I'm dominating the scene. So I'm gonna let somebody else take this scene, and I'm gonna go get myself some water. Do not pause for me. I'll be right back. Okay?
We're gonna take a break after this anyway.
Okay. I'll be right back.
So who's gonna go over to the Red Cap?
Carl is going to stay back because he doesn't know what's the deal with this Red Cap other than what Spoons explained, as well as protect the small deer. Protect the small...
Khan doesn't know what the hell is going on unless Carl informed him.
Yep, both Volkan and Fennec are out of the loop as far as what was discussed and found out about.
Okay. Nero said he'll do it in a minute. Or whenever he comes back.
In the meantime, Carl would like to go to the tent with the blue tiefling.
Alright. You go inside and he is, now reading a book.
I hope I'm not intruding anything.
I'm reading a book, but what can I help you with? I assume you're with the strange elf man and the big, orc.
Yes, those are some of my travel companions.
What can I help you with?
I just wanted to inform you. He indicates towards the centaur in his hood that a member of your troop has offered us guidance and will be traveling with us.
Did he give her her coat?
Not yet, but indicates to his own fluffy coat and the fur-lined hood. I have not gotten her coat from him, but she can use my coat for the time being.
Alright, Maya, darling, come here. And she kind of like leaps out of the hood with no hesitation at all and kind of does a little pitter patter over to him. And you just hear this little tiny click, 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 click as she runs across the ground to him. And she kind of leaps in his lap and gives him a hug for a minute.
No.
I'll be back. I'll be back, dear. I promise. I'll be back. And he's like, alright then, just,
You have my assurance that we shall avoid any and all harm to come to her.
Best to do that. I don't want to have to raise some villagers or anything because they decided they were going to eat my wife. So let's go. Just get this over with so we can get little Miss Juniper back.
I came in at Eat My Wife. What did I miss?
Oh, we're just looking into the future, Spoons.
What?
He's worried about someone hunting the deer woman down. And
Yeah. Yeah, about hunting his,
I assure you, by my honor, she will not fall to any such fate.
Alright then. Best get going, Maya. The poor little Juniper's probably scared. If the Nidius hasn't done anything with her yet, so best we get going.
You said Nidius.
I did.
Sorry, that's just a name that I've been hearing a bit more often than I would like to be hearing lately.
Did your companion not pass on what I told them?
They talked about meeting you, as well as where our travels will be taking us, but they did not mention the name Nidius specifically.
The girl was taken forcefully back to the summer court.
That
She did not want to go back home, but she was made to go home. And at this point, Maya, she kind of hops back over to you, and she can't climb back up, so she's just standing there looking at you expectantly.
Carl is gonna kneel and hold out his arm for her to climb up.
Oh.
Tiny deer feet
so
grip your
cute.
arm and climb back up into the hood.
Alright, I'm back.
we've been amongst my travels. I've had some unfortunate dealings of people doing more infernal-based rituals, saying that they were working with or for Nidius.
I wouldn't
Do
exactly
you have
call it
any ideas
inferno.
why that would be?
Not everything that stands in the light is always good. That's all I will say on that matter.
Okay. Since you have traveled through these lands once before, is there any information that that you think that we should know, as we will have to probably travel through the same route?
Don't take everything at face value. They may seem friendly the day in the summer fae, but what seems nice might be detrimental to you later. Don't make any deals.
Understood. Thank you very much for your advice.
Alright, I'm going to get back to my book. Please take care of her and bring back her and the girl. And the red cap's outside. He's a little bit angry, but he should be able to assist you in getting there as well.
Thank you very much for your assistance. I shall leave you now.
I just dropped everything.
Oh no.
So like my bird camera's got a magnet on the bottom of it, and it picked up my watercolor tin, which then knocked all my dice over. So.
Oh no.
But yeah, so you go outside, and we'll take a quick break there, and we'll do the red cap, and then we'll get to the ruins.
Okay.
So we'll take a quick 5-minute break so I can get a drink and a snack.
I'm gonna take it
Yes,
back.
where's that hydrate bot, huh?
Alright. We'll be back in a few minutes, about 5 minutes. So.
Sticky boy.
I've been a bit more domineering here.
No. You need- okay.
Oh no, they cannot hear us, for we are silent.
Penis. Squirrel.
Damn it, Auri.
I keep putting it
Because you like cold peanut butter, I guess?
No, I don't. I'm not. What'd you say? Huh?
Where's my bowl?
What bowl? It's in the cabinet.
No, it's not. It's right here because I watched it earlier.
Whatever. Alright. Let's get back. I have birds with me now, so
Birds!
Birds.
squeaks may happen.
Are we live again?
We are live again.
Nice.
So, you guys go to talk to the red cap.
Alright. Tiango.
Or his new camera.
Listen, I wouldn't put it past her.
If it wasn't before, it is now.
Sorry about the delay. Just got back.
So, he's sitting outside the main tent with, his hands, like, again, tied up with some iron shackle.
I went over there after I was finished with my notebooks, like buying them, but then I was like, no, I don't feel like it. So I want to let somebody else take this scene.
Who wants to approach the red cap? Or
Don't
you can
everybody
just
volunteer
not-
at once.
You can just not approach the red cap since you have Maya, but it's up to you guys.
Well, if we can avoid taking a red cap, that would be a good idea because red caps, at least in traditional D&D, I don't know if Auri has homebrewed or anything, but in normal D&D, red caps is nasty little fuckers. Heckers.
They
Sorry.
be insane little shits.
Just for as a safe bet, just assume that nearly everything I've got in here is homebrewed.
Oh.
But because I'm
it's
a very anti-alignment system.
All right, I'm back.
You're anti what?
It's not necessarily.
Alignment system.
Ari! Ari, marry me,
Yeah,
Ari!
I think red caps are like chaotic evil because
the
they're just
alignment
murder
sheet?
incarnate.
On Thrash, literally just says shrug.
Because the Night King is technically my version of the Unseelie Court. The Unseelie Court traditionally is supposed to be quote evil. It's no.
Oh, Ori, I love you, Ori.
I hate the alignment system with a passion.
Ori.
I like moral ambiguities.
Please, chat, support her Patreon. Ori. Okay, it's all good. It's all good. I'm fine.
Pixel and Pox are confused by the noises coming out of my headset. They're like
I'm gonna
cocking their heads at me.
I'm gonna just go look at the. I'm gonna go look at the deer again or some shit because I want somebody else to talk to the red cap.
Yeah, you don't have to talk to him since you
Okay.
have the deer. It's up to you guys if you want to or not. He is there. So I'll let you guys decide if you proceed on to the ruins or if you did pick him up and then go to the ruins. Either
It's
way,
a quick
we'll-
huddle time.
Then should it be just kind of group huddle in character? Do we
Yeah,
want to
let's-
talk with the red cap?
I mean, if we don't have to, it's fine. Like,
I mean, do we want to take the sane, small, or do we want to take the fucking lunatic red cap over there?
I vote for
Stares
the
at
small.
red cap.
I vote for the
The
small.
what?
I vote for that. Oh,
What?
sorry, Volcon, you're a little out of the loop. So, the red cap over there points his thumb to the guy chained up. Can potentially guide it. Can be a guide for us back to the ruins and all that. That we also have our lovely friend here. That indicates the deer in the hood. Which Thrash, I think you have her coat.
Thrash hands the coat. Yes.
Just Carl picks up the coat and gives it to the deer in his hood.
I vote for the
I
same.
mean, of the two, I don't think our compatriot here will stab us in the back quite as much as he could. My only concern is that if we get into combat,
I'll take care of her.
One. All right. Just
Oh, plus.
I motion towards Waffles, who is somewhere, I think in the bushes or something. Anyway,
This big ass hellhound hiding in the bushes.
yeah, just hide. You can't see me. Anyway, I motion towards the bush.
Don't worry, Waffles is a good girl. She'll protect. She protect.
Maya is under my protection.
Thrash looks at him, and mine.
And mine.
Our protection. We shall make sure that no harm comes.
Yes, you do.
Comes to her.
Fennec
But-
just shrugs at this point and says, "Well, that just means she's a distraction. So you guys got it."
Alright.
If there's anything you see as wrong, you are perfectly welcomed to act on your instinct. But for the he points to Thrash. I am also in accordance that we should not bring the red cat, but I would like it if you could talk to him for a bit to see if he might have any nuggets of information that might be good to keep in mind during our travels.
Pox just yawned, you guys.
Oh, so that's what that sound was.
Ooh,
Oh my god,
Momentary bird adorableness break.
baby.
Yep.
Thrash nods. I mean, I'll go talk to him. Yeah. Thrash walks over to the red cap and sort of squats down so he's remotely in like the same like atmosphere as this thing. So, hey bud, how's life?
meh.
Don't you fucking yeah me.
I'll net you if I want to.
Thrash looks at him. Yeah.
Meh.
Yeah.
Fucking
Thrash just looks at him. So, you know the way to the Fey Realms, huh, buddy?
What's it to you, big boy?
Well, this big boy wants to know what you know, huh?
What's the big
Or
boy
do you know
gonna
what
give me
big-
if I know what I know, eh?
And what if I just fucking squish you, huh?
I'd like to see you try, boyo.
Thrash looks at him. Oh, really? And he just kind of like raises a hand up. Now the question is, I could squish you and walk away because I've already got a guide, or I could just take you chained up and throw you on the back of the cart and drag your happy ass there while our new guide leads us. Or you can tell me what you know, and maybe I'll talk to some of the gypsies here about them unchaining your scrawny ass.
Damn it. Let me go. Let me go.
I don't think that's how this works. So, you're gonna tell me what you know, or I'm gonna gut you like a fish.
Annie.
Doggy, no.
Yeah, fork.
He looks at you for a second and he huffs and you fucking up. Alright, and what do you know?
What are we looking at on the way there? Should I expect bandits?
You should expect some trees.
Thrash kind of raises a hand. Do I need to slap you? Is this how this is gonna go? Am I gonna beat the info out of you? Is that how this gets going?
Oh god, there's a bit war going on. They took my crew into that building out in the trees. And then they brought me back to chain me up.
That's a random rock that gets thrown its way.
Yeah, it hits him.
No. Thrash catches the rock. Thrash holds the rock in front of his face. See this rock here? My friends threw that at you. The next one isn't gonna be a rock. Be a little bit more specific.
Just filling the cup.
Mm.
Oh my god.
Can he beat a 9?
No. Meh. Got distractions.
What distractions,
What did you
Auri?
ask him again?
To be more specific, what's in the building? What crushed your crew?
There's something in there. I don't know. I got away before it started talking to me. It charmed them into doing something. They all went in there and they didn't want to come back out.
Mm-hmm. What did it sound like?
I don't know. It had a song. It sang something. But I don't like songs, so I plugged my ears because it's Topicosh. I don't like it.
Alright. Good to know. And Thrash just pats him on the head. Thanks, buddy! And he just walks off. He just walks back to the rest of the group. Alright. So, our very impatient friend over there, and he hands the rock back to Fennec. Feel free to throw that. Our very aggressive friend over there has informed me through persuasive means.
It bounces off of a nearby pole and smacks you back in the face, Fennec.
Thrash just sighs.
It actually hits
Anyway!
Oh my god.
In anger, she throws again.
Yeah, it hits him this time. He's like, ah!
Anyway, so we're probably gonna be dealing with some sort of like siren. He said something started singing to his men, and they went into the.
Oh. God.
So we're probably gonna be dealing with some sort of like verbal magic. I don't know. The closest thing I could compare something to this is like a siren. So.
You guys box his eyelashes.
What?
I didn't know birds have eyelashes.
Oh my god.
All the distractions.
I'm sorry.
Guys!
Listen, that was worth it.
It's
that
actually
is
not eyelashes, they
absolutely
have
right.
little tiny feathers.
Oh my god. Keep going.
Yeah, have you seen feather duster budgies? You can see them very pronounced.
What the fuck was that?
That was me.
Oh god. All the bits.
It's gonna take like an hour before Tiango's 1000-bit drop hits it.
Okay. Okay, back. We gotta get back. We gotta the business.
Let's focus.
Alright.
So, shall we head on our way?
Okay, let's do it.
I go back into the bushes to get Waffles as well as Lucky and the wolf.
Thrash looks to Crawl. Well, the cart's decked out for the small. So,
Sees
go ahead.
all the pillows laid out. You think you grabbed a few too many?
Thrash looks at him. No, I did not.
What are you
And he just walks over to the cart and sits down on it. Place the deer on the cart.
Carl will lean over to, like, put his elbow on the cart and lean over for the deer to hop out if she wants. Do you wish to be on the cart, or would you rather stay in my hood?
Deer? Deer? Deer!
Thrash, roll
choice
intimidation.
anxiety. Choice anxiety.
What? Why am I rolling intimidation?
Just do it.
Because you kept yelling deer.
Oh no, I was more because Auri didn't
Oh.
say anything.
Or space.
But she was distracted.
That was more of a like snake, snake, snake.
Dut, 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 dut.
She looks between you both for a second. She's like, I'll get in the cart. She kind of like slowly climbs out of his hood and tries to like get into the cart.
Oh, she's so tiny. I love her.
So.
Thrash nods and pulls the stooges out and sets them in their little grooves on the cart. All right. Well, where shall we be going?
And she.
I settle up beside the cart. I'm back. I got my dogs.
She points towards the east.
All right. Eastward we go.
They have lagged out my bit jar so bad. Stop fighting,
Oh,
you
no.
two.
Your bit jar. It's only just. The alerts only just got to Tiango.
Thank you for the bits, guys.
And
cup
there
lag,
goes
not-
the 5,000 bit drop
I gotta
off the
figure out why
side.
it's lagging out so bad.
We enjoy breaking your stuff, Ari.
Oh.
I mean, the teapot. Schmoog.
Oh, don't summon probate, please. We will not continue if probate gets summoned because I will just be like done at that point.
You know he can still drop bits even if you're not online.
So, you guys get led through the forest. You don't encounter. Stop whining. Always whining, Sophie.
Aw.
And stealing the couch.
She's upset because the birds are up here. She points you guys, she leads you through the forest. She's sitting on top of her pillow, just periodically pointing directions. And, you...
Probably sitting next to her, just making sure nothing happens to her.
Aw.
She's got her little coat on.
Thrash is just talking with her about the sea.
She doesn't know what the sea is. She's like, I don't know. What is it? What is... and you guys discuss this, and she leads you to this, and you come upon a set of ruins.
Ooh.
Let me see if I saved a picture of them. I thought I did. I thought I uploaded a picture. I don't think. I don't see it. It's not there.
Oh no.
No, I guess I didn't.
Oh no.
I thought I did. My bad. You guys get to a set of ruins. It's old, just stone with moss growing up the sides. It's pretty quiet. There's birds chirping and such flying around it. A fox runs out from the inside of a little hole in the side of it, and there's a door that's ajar and got a wooden door that seems a bit rotten and not recently opened, but looks like it may have been in at some point recently. Probably the red caps that had gone inside.
Schmoog is distracted by the small.
I am.
Thrash and Fennec. Volcon, are you gonna roll perception?
Yeah, doing that. That, nat 20.
Oh.
So Crawled and Smoogs, you don't notice much of anything. It just looks like old ruins to you. Volcon, Thrash, and Fennec, you see the fairy circle close near the entrance. It's a small one, it's not very big. Flowers in a circle, and it's getting dark at this point, and they're opening up. But the circle seems to be broken on one end. It's not a complete circle at the moment. And the door's open. There's some muddy footprints. They're small enough to where they are. You know they were the red caps.
So the ruins doors are open?
Yeah, the front door is ajar.
And the muddy footprints, they appear to be the red caps.
Red Cap's
is
big
ajar.
ass iron boots.
Door is ajar. The door is sorry.
When is a door not a door?
When it's ajar!
Hey!
Hey!
Alright. Y'all like relay that to us who made a bad perception?
Yes.
Okay, I want to do a thing. Hold on a sec. Let me get it. Let me get out what the thing I'm gonna do. I want to like touch the ground near the thing to see if there's like any, those foot traps in Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
Like you walk on a certain thing and it like activates stuff. I'm basically like patting the ground, like trying to simulate a footstep to see if anything happens.
Bro.
Okay.
That's a lot of worrying dice rolls.
Suddenly 3 boulders come out of nowhere.
Oh no!
Run, Indiana, run.
Run, run, Indiana Spoons, run.
Da, 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 da.
So you see at one point the hand smacks a line that fires a few darts into the tree nearby, and the tree the area where the darts hit start to decay quickly. The other one hits a pressure plate that just opens up a hole in the ground. And then the third one, there's nothing.
Carl is going to investigate the fairy circle, pulling out his druidic book. Just wanting to investigate if potentially whatever ritual was used here had gone wrong. That there's potentially, by doing the ritual properly, it would create a safer path.
There's no ritual that you can see that was actually going on. It's just an incomplete circle that needs to just finish forming itself, if that makes sense. Pox just flew into the wall. Yeah, put him up. He's just gonna be freaky the whole time. Pixel can stay out. Are you good now, Pixel? She flew away. But yeah, there's nothing that you can do to complete the circle on your own. It's gonna need it looks like it's forming itself, but it's not done yet.
Okay.
Does my book indicate anything that would help speed it up on the process to forming complete ritual? I can roll an intelligence check to see if I find anything.
Yeah.
Do you want knowledge, just straight intelligence, or knowledge arcana?
Roll Arcana. Yeah, you don't really find much of anything that explains how to further it. The Fae are fairly enigmatic and unknown. Suddenly they see Dilfs everywhere in one Gilf.
Oh no, not the Gilf! Not the Gilf!
Oh no!
Moon King shows up. Night King. Yeah, you don't find anything. And, Spoons, you don't find any more traps that you can see in the entrance.
Okay. I relay the information. Unless they like saw the traps happen, I'm gonna like tell them like.
Oh, the darts were pretty noticeable. The hole in the ground, not so much, but the darts were pretty. In your
Fennec had hopped off her
22
horse
I
and
rolled.
got her shield ready.
All right, we need to be careful.
She also creeps forward towards the door and moves to shut the door.
That 22 I rolled, do I see any additional traps?
No, there's nothing. She seen
All right.
he triggered all the ones that were there at the entrance.
Awesome.
What is the adorable one doing during this?
She's just hiding in your hood now. She climbed out and got into your hood again.
Is there anything different here than when the last time that you came through here?
I haven't been inside. No, the circle that's here. It wasn't here before, but no, there's nothing else other than that.
Carl is then gonna turn to the librarian. Well, you see the ruins here. Is there any more information that you want that you know about that you would like to share? Maybe something about the riddle that you mentioned?
Riddle.
Trying to remember that when the moon finishes setting, something will happen.
East of the city when the moon rises over the circle of flowers.
Rises up over a circle of flowers.
The moon is not up yet, so we will have to wait, but I don't know if we should wait out here where we can be seen.
Mythosia?
Myth?
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 Man.
Did him go
Dun,
there?
dun, dun.
I think Mythosia fell asleep.
Oh God!
He fell asleep!
Oh no!
Wait,
Myth,
what?
no.
Myth fell
I
asleep!
hear him snoring!
Myth fell asleep! Myth! Myth!
I hear him
Myth!
Just
Someone ping him.
Oh, Jesus.
Let him sleep. If he's sleepy enough that he fell asleep, maybe we should just let him rest.
Myth! Myth!
Dude!
Myth!
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 Volcan down! Volcan down!
What? Sorry, I just wasn't doing anything, so I figured I'd just sleep.
Oh no! No! Myth!
You can do things now. We're here at the ruins, and there's
We're
stuff.
doing the stuff!
We're here at the
Yes.
first.
Honestly, I haven't gotten any sleep since I woke up at like 6, so I'm a little tired. So
Okay,
Oh.
well, let's. How about we let him sleep? Like,
no, I'm good. I'm good.
are you sure?
Because if I sleep now, then it's just gonna get worse.
Okay,
I mean,
that's
we're
fair.
Gonna be
That's
done
fair.
we're gonna be done in about 20 minutes. Because we're gonna have to pause, like,
Yeah.
as you guys get into the ruins, so.
Unless we go into the ruins right now.
Let's go in the ruins.
Well, I
Crash
cleared, out,
barrel rolls into the ruins.
I cleared out the traps. Oh, there he goes. I cleared out the traps at the front. If we want to hide in there, we could be able to.
Thrash agrees wholeheartedly. We should probably hide the cart.
Definitely.
That would be advisable, as well as if we don't want to be out in the open, I would almost advise against going into the ruins. That it might be better to stay in the forest. If we want to avoid being out in the open, stay in the forest and hide.
The ruins is like a building, isn't it?
It's one big building that you can see above ground, and then there's a couple things sticking up out of the ground that makes you think that there's more stuff underneath.
Also, we should be very, very careful about any verbal magic. He looks to Spoons. Do you have anything for that?
Let me see. Oh, let's
Monument is not having.
what- hold on. Let me see what this does. Immune to being. I have something that will give you immunity to being frightened.
I mean, I can make you less scared.
Hmm. It doesn't seem like it was a matter of being scared. If I recall correctly from studies I did at a wizard tower back up north in Levinson, this seems more like charming magic, enticing you into danger.
Well, if it's any consolation, like, you guys can. I will try to be as on guard as I can, because I tend to be good at that, which is a translation to say I have Fate Ancestry, which gives me advantage against being charmed.
Okay.
So I can stay up and like be on my lookout while everyone else is kind of like chilling if they want.
Thrash shrugs. I mean, sirens aren't anything new. I've been on the ocean a long time.
Sirens don't usually make their homes in land, though, do they?
Same type of magic.
Fair enough.
Volcon, Fennec, is there any option that you would favor towards? Staying in, hiding in the forest and waiting for the right opportunity, as according to our riddle, or going into the ruins and seeking shelter in there?
I mean, what do you think happens when the time is right?
Looks to the librarian.
I think that maybe we can watch from inside watch the circle, but I do not know if that is a wise idea, as we have seen they have traps.
The traps isn't much of a concern. I'm worried about what's not automatically. What's not on automatic.
Say that again.
Wait a second. What doesn't one of you have protection from evil and good?
Fennec has protection from good and evil. I just have resistance to necrotic and radiant.
I mean, I think that would be very useful.
I don't need to sleep, so.
Let's go. Let's do it. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. We gotta hit the ground running.
Thrash walks up to the door and opens the door.
Alright, what'd I miss?
Thrash walking up to the door and opening the door.
So between Fennec shutting the door and you opening it, what happened? Anything?
A brief discussion about that the fairy circle is completing itself, potentially similar to the riddle that we were originally told about the fairy circle, and the two options that crawled up that go into the forest and hide in there. We were told that being out in the open would be a bad thing, or go into the ruins and seek shelter in there, which Spoons has already deactivated / made us aware of the trap.
Okay.
And also a just blanket statement of, is there any of those two options that you prefer?
Fennec will follow along and kill shit. It's fine.
Thrash, before we go into this dank, dark ruin, Thrash is gonna reach into his pack and pull out a torch.
Ooh, smart.
Cause I've got 10 of them.
Nice.
Who wants a torch?
I do.
I mean,
Thrash.
I have torches, but I also have dark vision, so I don't use them very often.
Thrash nuts. I mean, I can see in the dark too, but there are some of us. He stares at the librarian and the small deer, who probably can't see in the dark like the rest of us.
Fennec lifts her smithing goggles that she wears to protect her eyes from the sunlight. I should be fine.
Thrash lights his torch off Spoons' cigar.
That's metal.
Torch for dank ruins. Thrash lights it off the cigar, blaze it, and hands Spoons the torch.
I finger crossbows at him.
Hey!
Hey!
I can hold the torch if you wish. I only need one hand for combat.
Alright, and you have entered Darkest Dungeon.
Oh no.
Oh god, no!
You have entered
No
Darkest
team
Dungeon.
wipe!
Ah, match has struck. The light reborn.
Okay. Fennec's actually going to take the lead going in then.
Okay.
I mean, if we're playing Darkest Dungeon, then we don't need torches. Torches are for bitches.
Oh god, if Auri suddenly brings in the stress mechanic.
Oh god.
Thrash causes everybody to die.
I
via
like
stress.
causing chaos. I don't like being a dick. Damn.
Nope! Thud, 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 thud.
Darkest Dungeon. What
You're a
was-
good woman.
Maybe like when you guys are like higher level, and you can handle the shit.
Yeah.
Well, I'm confused by all the rolls.
So,
I don't know.
we're all trying to be stealthy, right? Because we don't know what we're going into.
Oh, are we?
I mean, that's why I rolled a stealth roll. Fennec's going to creep on forward with the
Are
20.
the dogs-
Okay.
Are you taking the
And-
dogs with you?
Oh, that's right. I'm gonna hop off
Oh,
the waffles
wait.
and I'm gonna be like,
All right, girl. I need you.
Oh! Ha!
Oh, nice. I'm gonna be like, okay, I need you and Lucky and Pete and Sweet Pea to stay here and be good girls. Don't get into any trouble. And if anyone tries to come in, I need you to bite the head off. Do you understand, sweetie? Do you understand?
Bork.
That's a good girl. I knew it.
I give them scritches and then I kiss them each on the forehead and I go in.
I would recommend that you tell them to keep an eye out in the woods.
Yeah.
We were advised. Maya advised us that being out in the open would be the least favorable option.
I relayed that to the dogs.
So, that nat 20 there is because I completely forgot to hide the cart.
Okay, so you hid the cart perfectly, but your stealth inside, you're not. You're making. the cart
Yeah,
really noise.
my stealth inside sucks ass, but the cart is invisible. I just pull out like a coin and press it, and it makes like a beeping noise and just turns invisible. Yeah.
yeah. We make the car locking noise.
Fucking invisible bumblebee.
Always make sure to lock your cart.
Face
Yeah.
Thrash is now once again stomping through the dungeon because he can't stealth for shit.
Okay, well, Fennec's up ahead of him with a 20 stealth roll and a 15 perception, trying to look for enemies or traps and stuff.
I have a 14 perception looking for the same thing. Also for when to duck because I am the toll.
I'm not stealthy, but am I perception-y? No.
I'm not stealthy, but I'm also not perception-y.
Carl is trying to be stealthy and his focus is to protect Maya and the librarian as best he can. So he's going to be kind of more in the middle of the group in the case of if anything comes from behind.
The librarian is not very stealthy at all. You rolled a 2.
Oh.
You hear he's just humming along while he's doing. Oh, hi, Angie.
Hi, Angie.
Hi, Angie.
But
Enjoy that frame rate.
he's kind of just like singing along all day long at Fey Warts, and he that was such a bad.
It's okay, I understood it.
Song all day long at home.
Yeah, I don't know how to fix the frame rate.
So what you're telling me is we're about to find a pipe bomb.
Yeah,
Oh God!
maybe.
I found the sound. I found the source of the ticking noise. It's a pipe bomb! Yay! Wait.
So Maya actually is sitting in your hood, and she's kind of watching over with a tiny little torch in her hand, and it's just a matchstick, and she's sitting there looking around, and you guys don't find any traps immediately, and I want who rolled the lowest stealth other than the librarian.
I think
Thrash.
that's
Me.
That'd be Thrash, yeah.
Me.
Oh, never mind.
It's me.
Let me look at your sheet real quick.
What are you looking for? I can tell you.
I just need to look and see what I want you to roll.
Fuck me.
Roll me a survival check.
Fuck. Yeah. 18.
Alright, now roll me a dex save.
Oh!
Fuck.
Don't die, man.
13.
Alright, you notice a face carved into the wall, and the eyes on it appear to be moving, and so you see it, and its nose looks like it can be pressed in, and you see this. Well, as you see this, you step on a loose stone in the ground, and a panel in the wall opens up, and another dart shoots out, and you just barely dodge it, and it goes straight into the face.
Fuck! Face, are you okay?
I'm okay. I feel happy.
Oh no.
Does your nose do anything? It looks like if I push it, it'll do a thing.
It does do a thing. I've been here so long that I don't know what the thing is, so it might not be a good idea to press it. I don't know what my face does anymore.
Thrash looks at him. This is a good point. Stooges! And he pulls the Stooges out of his jacket. What do you suggest? And what I roll for the Stooges' knowledge?
Oh no.
Survival for the oranges. Throw 3. Yeah, they don't know.
Ah!
Mo is
You're
just like,
fucking useless! I'll kill all the lot of you!
well, you killed
Shoves-
Billy.
Fuck you! He needed to die!
Billy knows
Shoves
these
them
things.
Just
18
stuffs them.
stone throw from Fennec back towards Thrash because he's making all kinds of noise.
That nat 20 on the other fucking side.
Script Daddy, only Thrash can hear the oranges talk. No one else thinks the oranges are actually sentient.
So we're just hearing him start screaming at some oranges he always keeps in his coat that somehow never rot.
The unrotting oranges that speak only to Thrash.
He killed the Billy Mays orange pretty early on.
So now it's just the 3 Stooges. Curly Mo, and
Larry, Curly, and Mo.
Larry, yeah.
I always knew Mo Howard would snap and fucking murder everybody.
Alright, so the oranges are like, I don't know, Billy knew, but he killed Billy, and we can try. Can you put me up to it? I'll push a button.
Thrash looks at the group. I found a button. I'm gonna press the orange to the button.
Staying far back.
So no
Thrash,
reaction from
yeah.
Fennec's rock hitting it?
Oh, I tried to catch it, but yeah, the rock hits him. Thrash
He
looks at Fennec.
doesn't react.
Yes. Yes.
Don't touch anything and shut up.
There's a face up here. It's talking to me.
Okay, great. Don't touch anything and shut up.
Mm.
He's not very nice.
But
to
it's got a
me.
button. Thrash looks at him.
We have a map.
It's got a really pressable button.
Push the button. The face just
Thrash
keeps saying,
stare-
push me.
Thrash looks at the face. You know what?
Carl
Nah.
is backing the others up while he's doing that.
Thrash looks at the face. Why do you want me to push the button so bad?
Because I don't remember what it does.
Maybe I don't want to push the button now.
Push the button.
Hey, Thrash, get back here.
Thrash walks over to Spoons. I mean, would you push the button?
And
I
as you
would,
walk
and
back
I-
away
and I-
from, as you walk away from it, you hear, it's because you don't got enough balls to push me, do ya?
Ignore him. Anyway, and I'm going to do this. Give me a second. To press the button. From far away.
How far is...
So
So the button,
30.
the button is over here.
Okay.
the scale is bad on the map for tokens. So we should be putting all of our people on the map at this point. And
Let me fix it. Hold on.
Oh, okay. It's small.
Yeah, hold on. Let me fix it. My bad.
because I'm
I was-
guessing entrance being down to the south.
I was unaware there was even a map.
Sorry about that.
I don't know how to...
Because
Oh yeah, we never did fix my token issue.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh
It
no.
will-
Let's see
like
if that
switchboard.
fixes it. Hold on.
Oh, this is tiny.
Hold on. I thought I didn't realize it was as small as it was.
It's so small.
There we go. Hold on.
Okay.
Now it's large. Now I can't see it.
Large.
He's very large.
Large. It's big and large. It's big as a borge.
Grab yourself.
also I can see forever.
Food now forever.
Why is that not hiding? There.
Because you're unhiding it.
Alright, let me go back to the other screen. My bad, you guys.
It's okay.
Thrash is sideways.
So the button is over here.
Okay. I wanna... Let's see. Okay, I can do that. Let me drag myself... Spoons. Hold on, let me drag Spoons onto the thing. There you are, my boy.
My boy.
My boy.
Boy!
Boy! Alright, and I'm going to do the thing and push it.
Alright, you hear
I'm gonna push it from
stone
20
grinding as you
away.
push it, and a large stone door seals shut this passage. Hold on. My mouse was on the wrong thing. This way is shut off now.
Well, fuck.
Fuck! I could... Volcan, can you break that door?
I would advise against it.
Can you break those cuffs?
If
All right.
Can
so
I?
prevents
Yes.
Other
But
creatures here.
Alright, so which way are we going?
Are we not just making camp in here?
Yeah, that's a good point. Thrash
Alright.
stairs. What were we doing in here?
Quick scouting while we wait for the sun to go down and the moon to rise.
Okay,
All right.
Fennec's gonna move to the passage she's closest to the north, and just look down that passage, see what she can see.
Thrash
Viewing
is
distance is 30.
gonna move to the
perception.
nearest one to him.
I'm gonna move over here. Hold on, let me get my. Oop. I'm gonna move over here and look down that way.
That's the
And
entrance where you came in.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, thank God! I thought
should've
I thought the
pointed
entrance
out.
was sealed off.
What's back this
No,
way?
it sealed off a passageway.
Okay.
and Thrash's vision in dark is 60 feet.
You see a sharp corner ahead.
There's
What
a
now?
sharp turn here.
Ooh.
And
I
Fennec
can
perception.
I can scout ahead if you want to protect Maya and the librarian.
Good idea.
You just see stairs.
Okay.
How far down does it look like the stairs go?
They go down probably 30 feet or so. Like,
Thrash looks over at Fennec. What do you see?
Some stairs going down. I don't suppose any of you have caltrops or anything similar.
I mean, I have my
I
Titans.
have explosives.
I got a rock.
it's a beautiful rock.
Fennec just points at Thrash. Throw it at him.
Thrash looks over at Fennec. I mean, I have Titans and an ass load of rope. We could put like a tripwire there.
Oh.
If you know how to do that, sure.
Does Thrash know how to wire traps?
Roll survival. It's functional, but it's not the perfect one.
I want to try.
It's
I want to try.
rudimentary.
Can I try?
Yeah, that's fine.
Survival.
Spoon's is suddenly an expert in making tripwires. So he has a shady past. Y'all don't know what you just got into with him.
No. I explain it. I'm very good with rope. And I waggle my eyebrows.
Hey.
So Fennec gestures towards the passage that Thrash is next to. You gonna go look around the corner?
I can scout ahead if you want.
You know what? That crawled. Why don't we take a walk down this corridor and see what we see?
You want to go with
I would like to. Yes, in an area like this, it would probably be best if we moved in a group.
Hold on.
That just leads to everybody dying. Just go one at a time.
Yeah, that sounds better.
Alright.
Do you want me to?
It can be just the two of us. The rest of you can stay here where you clearly have one path blocked off, and the other path you can focus down while we're going this way.
All right.
From the looks of it, I mean, I could just step around this corner and see what I see.
Maya just ducks down into your hood and kind of hides. She's got a tiny little sword with her. It's literally just like a toothpick.
I mean, I could just step around this corner and see what I see with my orc eyes.
Hold on. I wanna do the hand. I wanna do the hand down the corridor for 30 for 30 feet to see if anything happens. Like I'm hiding over here. I'm hiding over here and like reaching around it. Like
Spoons does like the reach around.
yeah. I do that.
Spoon.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. Perception by feel, I guess, would be just perception.
Okay. Let me do feel.
And you said 30 feet.
Yeah. I don't know shit.
20.
That 12?
You just feel empty space.
That 12 was to peek around the corner.
It's you can't really see. It's pretty dark and.
Well, the 12 is to peek around the corner.
Oh,
This
the
perception
stealth.
is going to be.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Brain.
I got a 13.
You can't really make out what's around the corner.
All right. Thrash shrugs. I don't see shit.
I don't feel shit.
It's quiet. There's no sounds at all. Maybe a little bit of water dripping somewhere, but for the most part, it's quiet.
Thrash is going to reach into his pouch and pull out a single copper. What would I roll to flick it down this hallway?
Dexterity.
Ooh.
Alright, you flick it. What are you trying to...
I'm trying to see if it, like, hits water or how far in it goes before it hits, like, the wall.
You hear it
Wow.
bouncing, and you hear like a tink, 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 and then you hear nothing for a good minute, or you hear a very faint sound of it dropping into some water.
Thrash looks back at him. There's a pit over there. That's a really deep pit.
Oh god.
Right, guess we're setting the trap over here then.
Thrash
Fennec draws one of her hand axes and sets it next to the entrance.
Thrash nods. Yeah, I threw a coin down there. It took a while to hit the bottom. Like, a long while. So, I'm just gonna find a corner. And I'm gonna sit in it.
I go sit next to Thrash.
No,
Thrash,
Spoons, you were setting the trap.
Oh, wait, I thought I finished setting the trap.
Yes, she did.
Yeah, I finished. Yeah,
Oh,
I finished
it
setting
took-
the trap.
Took 2 seconds. Okay, gotcha.
There's
I got a high roll.
there's a trap there.
So,
Okay.
There's a trap and not spoons.
And what does this trap do?
It is basically like it's a tripwire with spikes on it. So if anything like comes running up the steps, they'll basically impale themselves on that rope.
Or at
So
least make
it's a
noise getting
tripwire, it's
around it.
more just dangling spikes.
Kinda.
Yeah, it's a bit of a rattle. Yeah, it's a bit of a rattle trap too.
I mean, it's better than nothing.
If we had some form of niter, could set up a bomb.
And then bury us all inside.
Thrash
Yeah.
Adam,
Big.
yes, let's set up a bomb and cave in the entire ruin.
Let's not do
We'll
that.
all die.
Fun fact, I accidentally TPK'd my entire group by doing that once. So let's not do that again, please.
Thrash looks, I mean, I'll live. You guys probably won't, but I'll live. And I like you guys. I don't want any of you to die.
I like you too.
Thrash looks at Spoons. I like him the most, though.
Anime sparkle eyes.
Oh,
So,
Okay. My
Thrash
vote.
sits down and pulls out one of his swords and just kind of sits there.
I'm gonna sit next to him and just read my book and wait for the moon.
Fennec's gonna make herself comfortable close to the trap.
Carl is going to look around this corner here. And he's going to cast light.
which one?
Ooh.
That one?
The one that I am now underneath Spoons.
Mm.
Movie token Spoons. So you're over here.
No! No!
oh. Ooh.
More specifically, cast it with on a copper piece and flicks it down there. So there's just this glowing light right here.
Ooh.
Yeah, it lights up just about this much of the space.
The path seems clear. The path seems clear for the most part. Maybe your coin bounced and fell into another hole. Would you mind if I did an advanced scout?
I mean, it's up to you. I'm content to sit here and wait for the moon to come up so I can get all skelety and we can go outside and see what the fuck's going on out there.
Yeah, this place is spooky.
Maya, could you please wait here with the rest of the group?
Oh, okay. I will wait here and don't die. And when
I've made my living on not dying.
Fennec pats the ground next to her.
Aw, cute.
She kind of climbs down and she comes over and curls up next to you, and we'll have to call it here for the night.
We made it to the ruins. Made it to the ruins.
And
It's fucking
Carl's
scary
gonna
in here.
Run off alone and probably die.
No, I don't want him to die though. He's a good boy.
Why?
But yeah.
And I can't see.
Volcan's over in a corner. I can't see shit. I can't see shit. I can't see shit,
Marvelous.
Captain!
No, he sees some shit. There's a tiny bit of light coming out of this hallway now.
Yeah, I just don't have dark vision. So it's just like, shit.
We probably should have
So-
given him a torch.
So Fennec is
Well,
going to be the
but,
guide for
I mean-
Volcan. He's going to have
Yeah,
to hold on
but,
to her
I mean-
tail or something.
I mean, here's the thing though. I use a maul. Maul has 2 hands.
Do you not have light?
I don't have spells. I'm a barbarian.
I have light. I could
Yeah,
cast
Colt
light
has it because
onto
he's
his
an
hammer
Azamar. Yeah.
and make him a glowing beacon.
Cast light on Volcan. It's just like a glowing god walking through the halls.
Glowing
Be
boy!
on fuck.
Oh my god, you better not die. She'll be sad. Agreed, bird.
C5 fuck you.
But yeah, no, we'll end it there for today. Next week
That
we'll
was-
continue.
That was fun.
I love how I
Alright.
killed Schmoogs with the tiny deer woman.
It's so small. It's so small and baby. You can put it in your pocket.
What?
I'm actually probably gonna draw Bertram up tonight because I've got a commission for a tiefling that I've got to do anyway. So I feel like tonight's just gonna be the tiefling night.
I want to commission you, Ari,
For what?
to kill Schmoogan by drawing Maya.
Please.
Hey, if
Alright.
I'll do it.
Everyone support Ari.
Yeah, my links are on the screen, but you can
Support
find
Auri.
I mean, Ari, I have another 6,000 bits here. There's just waiting to be dropped.
Oh god.
Drop them on her. Drop the base.
Oh god. So I didn't know you could drop bits when someone wasn't streaming.
I didn't either.
Yeah, I'll include a banana for scale. Angie, thank you. So, do a chinchilla for scale. She is tiny deer woman.
Oh no, chinchilla plus tiny deer woman, ultimate cute.
She's riding the chinchilla as a mount. So, but yeah, I'm gonna go start getting ready for work. Thank you guys, and thank everyone for the bits. Batty liked the part with the sexy tiefling, of course you did. I love you, Batty. But yeah, tomorrow I'm probably gonna do an art stream tomorrow night. So I don't know if maybe you wanna hop in on that schmoo.
I live the tiny deers.
I have to work on that tiefling tomorrow, so I told him I'd probably stream it. So I'll probably do that. So feel free to hop in if you want, Schmoogs. Maybe we can
Yay!
have a baddie. Maybe we can have a baddie in too.
Oh.
Alright, thank you.
Don't
guys
beat
for
yourself up,
watching.
Myth, about
No,
falling
you're
asleep.
fine, it happens.
You were sleepy.
I just didn't fucking do anything. I just didn't fucking do anything.
That was my fault. I'm sorry.
No, it was more Thrash. Yeah, they're gonna be suspicious here, and I'm like, yeah.
Well, I mean, they would have been. So, I mean,
It's not like he wears. It's not like he wears armor or anything. The hammer has the insignia of Mortalis on it, though.
Yeah, they would know where you were coming from.
Probably. They've probably seen Volcan before.
But no, we'll have sessions that highlight each character. It won't just be focused on certain ones. So.
Yeah. Well. The thing is, It would have been great if he would have been there for when Thrash says that nobody should lose their child, because Volcan would be like, not everyone deserves to have one. And just kind of walked out.
Oh, bruh.
Yeah.
That'll
Not a
be-
slight on Thrash,
that'll
though.
be dealt with at some point in the.
Yeah. Not a slight on Thrash, though. Thrash sounds like a good parent.
Daddy.
Daddy.
I'm looking forward to when each of us will have a moment to display more of our backstory.
Yeah. Although,
Actually, I need to talk
although
to
in the
Smoogs about that later, but.
yeah, and also in the background, Fennec and Volcan had a bit of background sharing.
Good friends.
Yeah. So.
So I've had that horse, and I haven't used anything with it. I haven't used its. I haven't used the ability of it of just telling it to do things, and it does it.
Alright,
The thing's a sapient or sentient construct.
I am
It at
going.
least listens.
I'm going to
Yeah,
ahead
go
and
get ready for work.
Call the stream. Thank you guys for watching. You can find all my stuff. It's on the screen listed, and on my Twitter you can find it there.
Support our Patreon.
Support my Patreon.
Go support. Yeah.
Support Schmoog's Patreon.
Go give Auri money so she can draw the small deer lady. Because I want to see that now.
Alright. So, yeah, go find everybody on their respective Twitters. Schmoogan is at Schmoogan everywhere.
Yeah.
I am at Nero. I'm Nero everywhere. Nero Napier.
Hawk is with me.
Yes.
I have a
Support
low
Hawk by
profile on the
supporting
internet.
And that's the small human saying goodbye. But yeah, we'll see you guys later. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.